Hi guys, this is Dr. Allen. I hope all of you are doing well. I have been receiving some emails and texts from different dentists who actually are worried about what's happening in COVID-19 and what's going to happen to dentistry in the future. And some of them are thinking about quitting clinical dentistry, and they're asking me if I have any suggestions for them because I'm actually one that I stopped practicing clinical dentistry when I was 47. So obviously, I have put some thoughts into what is possible. And so I thought I'd share a video with you guys and kind of review with you some of the options that you have if you don't want to practice as a clinical dentist. And I totally understand that. And with what's happening in the world, I think that the business of dentistry is about to change, incredibly. I think, you either have to go to some sort of a hospital setting to practice or have these type of group practices that are large enough and spacious enough and have all of the, proper air systems in it. I think they call it the negative air or something there. So it does not expose you to these infectious viruses, which is very, very dangerous. So let me go through with you. I'm going to share with you 25 things that you can do if you don't want to practice as a clinician anymore, and you want to basically get involved with some other aspects of dentistry, because most dentists, that's all they know. They know how to do dentistry, and there is, you know, um, for some reason, when they become disabled or somehow they leave the profession, they're kind of at a loss at what to do. So let me share those with you for those of you who may be contemplating, uh, getting out of clinical dentistry. So, which I don't blame you. So let me go through the list with you that I wrote down here. Number one would be teaching dentistry. So basically, you can work in a non-clinical setting. You can work as a pre-clinical instructor, or try to become affiliated with either a private institution or a government institution, and basically try to teach dentistry to dental students, nursing students, or dental assisting students, and so forth. Second would be to become a dental product researcher. So there are companies that they want you to basically research different products, write about them, and basically let them know what you think about these products. And so this is called a dental product researcher. Number three is to become a dental insurance claim examiner. So in countries where dental insurance is popular, such as US, Canada, Singapore, Australia, insurance companies like to hire people who can examine different dental claims to make sure they're legit, they can read the x-rays and so forth. So that is something you certainly can do. Number four would be to become as a non-clinical director for some sort of either a community clinics or maybe some government agencies, federal prisons. Sometimes they want administrative non-clinical directors. So that is something you certainly can examine. And the first four of these that I told you about is really more about becoming an employee within an organization. I think the rest of the stuff I put down is either becoming an independent contractor or kind of having your own business. But number five is becoming a dental equipment salesperson. And that could be from selling small equipments, such as handpieces to, gutta percha units or lasers, to larger dental equipment such as the CT scans and dental chairs and so forth. You could also work for dental implant sales companies and promote their products and so forth. Number 6, it could be you can actually invest in a dental clinic without actually operating as a dentist. So you certainly can invest and consolidate dental clinics, and this is where I can help you a lot, and I'm even willing to invest with you if this is what you're willing to do. So, consolidating practices and bringing them together and basically supporting them. And there are a number of different ways that that can be done. Number 7 would be to open a dental assisting school. So you can teach dental assistants, uh, various principles of dental assisting, dental anatomy, different things. I think I would take that a step further right now, is probably teaching them more like about CAD/CAM, designing, technology, different things. Number 8 would be operating a mobile dental clinic. And a mobile dental clinic could be basically a combination of, having mobile dental units and hiring people to go and provide these services for you at, facilities, or like nursing homes or assisted livings or prisons or different things. Or actually, I will take this to step number 9, or item number 9, which is to operate a mobile X-ray, cone beam X-ray van. So you certainly can have a mobile van where you actually have put an X-ray machine in there, and you can go to the offices where they want to, X-ray, or you can go to people's home, because again, with this type of economy, people don't want to go to offices anymore. That's what my prediction is. So if you have a mobile facility that you can provide the X-ray, you can outsource this to the dentist offices. So when they have X-rays, you can actually go do the X-rays, send all the transmission to the dentist, and the dentist can then have a virtual consult with the patient. Number 10 would be to operate the dental scanner van. So as you know, teledentistry is becoming more and more popular, especially with orthodontics and so forth, and with the big companies such as the Smile Direct Club, Xenium, and many other ones that are popping up. It would be, I think it would be something that you can think about, is to actually be able to scan these patients for these companies. So you certainly can have an agreement with them. And if this is something you're interested in, I would be happy to assist you with the current connections that I have. Number 11 is to become a teledentistry consultant. So basically, you become a consultant for patients, and patients, then you can find dentists that you can refer these patients to, either as a fixed marketing fee or where allowed as a percentage of fee and so forth. If you're in the US market, it's probably going to be more like the 1-800 dentist, but more of a teledentistry now, that you actually do the initial screening, you talk to the patient, and then you refer them to your network. Number 12 is to become a dental tourism agent. And for those people who are living in countries where either the dentistry level is extremely high, such as US, Singapore, or or in countries where the dentistry level is high, but the fees are lower, such as like Thailand and Turkey, and I don't know, like, what are the other countries, like in Eastern Europe, I think, like Poland and so forth. You certainly can establish a dental tourism agency where you actually bring patients to dentists and then you get a percentage of that. That is a huge, huge business. Um, there's an International Journal of Medical Tourism journal that you can, it's called IMTJ, that you can certainly look up, and you learn more about that. And again, I'll be happy to help you with that because I have spent last 5 or 6 years here based in Thailand, and I have worked quite a bit in the dental tourism sector, helping groups to grow. Number 13 would be to open a dental lab, which, again, as an investor, you can open a dental lab as a, I'm not suggesting it's going to be good because I think business of dentistry will be affected, but it certainly is an option that you certainly can consider. But the labs, it doesn't mean the labs are going to go away. I think the labs that are more digitally oriented, technically, efficient, they will survive, and actually they will thrive. So number 14 is to teach 3D printing. So 3D printing is a huge subject. There are many things that can be 3D printed. So you certainly can print, having a printing center, you can store various, casts and models for dentists, in the storage for your center. Number 15 is to sell dental insurance and dental memberships. So you can either become an agent or build or start your own memberships that you can create a network of offices and sell it to that. Again, this is something that I certainly can help you with to set that up if you need help. 16 is social media marketers. So a lot of dentists, they're not savvy in social media marketing. So that is something you certainly can do. You can help them. They can outsource their social media to you. You can become their representatives. You can become their video spokesperson and so forth. So you can handle various social media accounts for them. Number 17 is to become a dental consultant. And this is if you have enough experience that you can prove, if you're 28 years old, 25 years old, 28 years old, even 30-year-old, a young guy who have never, really owned several practices, have not really gone through various aspects of, practice sales or transitions or, growing a practice to a certain extent, then obviously I don't recommend it. I mean, you can certainly, that there are various aspects of dental consulting. Yes, you may be able to help them with, setups and, certain, little things, but more sophisticated consulting and corporate strategy and all that, you really need to have some experience with that so people will trust you and be able to give you the business. Number 18 would be to write website contents for dentists, because dentists are looking always to, I won't say all of them, but the ones that are educated about website and they understand the SEO requirements, they always want people to add contents for them. So that is something that you certainly can do for them. Number 19 would be to become a dental practice broker. And a dental practice broker is different than number 20, becoming an investment banker. That's what my education is and so forth. Dental practice brokers, basically, they bring the buyers and sellers for practices anything below, I would say, $5 to $6 million in revenue. Anything above that, it's a more sophisticated transactions. You need to understand the various types of financial modelings and be able to have a network, and you certainly can become educated like that. Like I actually got my MBA in investment banking and so forth. But if you're in Asia, you're going to have more difficult time than, let's say, you're in the Western society, because Asians are not transparent in their activities. And all of this practice brokerage and all that requires transparency and honesty on the books. So it is something that would do well in countries that have a more of a transparent financial systems and so forth. So it's not cash based. Um, Number 21 is to work as a dental business development executive for dental pharmaceutical companies. So working with various dental pharmaceuticals that they come up with various, dental products, chemicals for the mouth, anesthetics, analgesics, anything. So you can certainly work for them. They always bringing new drugs or new medications in or different products to the market. So you certainly can become a dental business development executive, which means you have to be good actually at sales and so forth as well. Number 22 is to build an outsourced dental customer service center. This is something I certainly see as a opportunity because a lot of the offices, their customer service basically sucks. They don't know how to take care of customers well, and they lose the patients right up front. So you could certainly have a center where you actually can answer the phones with that practice's particular name and brand, and you can have trained agents. And if you're based in the countries where English is more prominent and also the labor cost is low, I think that is something that would do extremely well. Number 23 is to create a buying dental club, and this can lead into a different types of practice growth and a strategy, which you basically bring the dentists together and you negotiate with suppliers for them on their behalf, and then you can charge a membership fee, or you can also get a fee from the suppliers themselves. Number 24 is organize online dental events for dental conferences. So this I see as something that is going to happen. I know people are getting on the Zoom and Microsoft Team and all that, but I think what's going to happen is you're going to see companies popping up that they are actually very professional in handling dental organizing events, because or they're actually know how to bring and sell conferences virtually rather than in person and so forth. So this can be certainly a business model. Number 25 is to create a video blog by interviewing other dental industry leaders and so forth, and try to create a marketing pieces for those people, kind of like a podcast that Dental Town does for their doctors and so forth. But also you can get paid either through YouTube or other forms of arrangement with people who you're interviewing. So these are the top 25 things that comes to my mind. If you have something, please write in the comment that I may have missed. I like to wish you guys all lots of luck, and this thing is not going to stay here forever, but it will change the way people are behaving and buying and doing things, and it will have a very, very direct effect on dentistry. So you need to think outside of the box. My name is Dr. Allen. If this is the first time you're reaching me, I'm a dental consultant. I help dentists develop, scale, and exit from their business successfully. If you find value in this video, please hit the like and the share button. Have a safe day. Thank you so much.